Hello friends, Reverend Lulu here. Welcome to Unity in the Garden. And I am in more than a garden right now. I am at Kelly State Park, and it's north of Apopka here in Central Florida. And I'm at a spring, and I have to show you the color of the water. Well, I wanted to, but now I don't think it's going to let me turn around. Nope. But you need to see the color of the water. What does that button do? I don't know. So I couldn't post this straight on Facebook because there's no Wi-Fi around here. I'm in like a dead zone. So I thought I would just make a video and put it on a little bit later when I have some Wi-Fi going on. So I came here today because it's Monday, which means Minister's Day off, Monday, which, by the way, I've never, ever done before. But I'm going to start doing it every Monday. The work that I do not consider it work at all. So I guess that's why I figure doing what I do 7 days a week is fun. But I've now decided I do indeed need a day off. I need a day to rest and recoup. And where I do that best is outside. Let me see if I turn myself around, if you can see the water. I'm sitting down. Look, look, look. Is that not beautiful? Look at that. The water is crystal clear because it's coming up out of a spring, which makes it, I think it's like 72 degrees year round. And there's a lot of people floating on floats as they float down the water, but 72 degrees is still too cold for me. So in any event, yay! This was like, I'm sorry, I'm wiggling so much. This is, started off a lot like Facebook did last night. So I started our very first auspicious launching of Unity in the Garden, and I didn't do a good job first time around. It worked the second time around, but the first time around, people were waiting for 4 o'clock, waiting for me, and I didn't show up until 4:30. Or 4:35. So after the first service was over, which meant it never actually started, but I wasn't 100% sure of that, then I did it again using my phone instead of my laptop, which I have put things on from my laptop before, but it didn't work. So I got to figure that one out. In any event, yesterday afternoon was our premiere, our inaugural service, and it was fun. It was just meant to be informative, a little bit about Unity, a little bit about New Thought, and so that people, would know what they were looking at. So anyway, I said all that to say, this is take 2, take 3 this morning, except I can't put it straight onto Facebook. Hopefully I'll be able to get this video loaded onto Facebook later today. But what I wanted to talk about was the word for the day in the Daily Word is celebrate. I guess it's because it's Cinco de Mayo, and there's a lot of people that celebrate Cinco de Mayo. What I remember about Cinco de Mayo is margaritas. I was a big fan of margaritas, but I don't drink anymore, so no margaritas for me. In any event, I am in a celebratory mood. This is my first Minister Monday day off that I've ever taken. Not that I haven't taken days off here and there, but this is official. Like, I'm putting it on the calendar, right? We all need a day off. So this is my day off. And I love being outside. It's my favorite place to be. So yeah, and I wanted to be near the water. So I am near the water. Yay. But I wanted to celebrate, like I said, Unity in the Garden's first service, if you want to, first gathering. I prefer to call it a sacred gathering. And yeah, so that was very cool. I'm going to read a little bit from Unity's Daily Word. It says, every day I can discover something to celebrate. I can give thanks for the perseverance that helps me overcome challenges and adversity, even when the odds are against me. I may commemorate events of the past or enjoy the sweetness of anticipation of the future. today, this is true for me, I celebrate the love of friends and family. I just received so many thumbs up for my first service yesterday. And it's continuing to read. These are the people who enrich my life, who support me in good times and in times of struggle. I have so many friends and family that are supporting me. Listen to the kids screaming. I guess you can hear that, right? So I celebrate the good in life, giving thanks for the blessings in the past and for those yet to come. So our affirmation for the day is, I celebrate this day with joy and gratitude. And that's precisely where I am. I am sitting in a place that brings me joy, and I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for state parks. I am. And I guess that's pretty much it. If you guys did not see our launch of our first service yesterday afternoon, which ended up being around 4:30, 4:35, please go and watch it and put into the comments what you thought, how it affected you, if you'll be willing to continue to come. Because for those of you who were not there yesterday afternoon really, we will be on Facebook for a while, but then we're going to switch to Zoom so we can see each other and develop relationships with each other. So that's what we're going to do. Right now, I'm going to figure out how to stick my feet in that water. It might be too cold. But anyway, you have a glorious Monday, Cinco de Mayo. Do you say happy Cinco de Mayo? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Enjoy your day, my friends. Bring joy in. Send joy out. Just love the fact that you're alive and well. Amen. Amen. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.